This is another episode of Stand-Up Comedy, your host and MC, celebrating 40-plus years on the fringe of show business. Stories, interviews, and comedy sets from the famous and not so famous. Here's your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Hi, and welcome back to the podcast. We have another terrific stand-up comedy show for you this week. 3 terrific headliners, all great friends of mine, all very, very funny. Let me tell you about it. Closing the show, originally out of Hawaii, now out of Washington State, Kermet Apio. You've heard him many times on the podcast. Why? Because he's one of the funniest in the business. Always clean, always funny. I know you'll enjoy Kermet Apio closing this show. In the middle, we have Jay Johnson. You may remember that name. He was one of the stars of the Soap TV show. Maybe I should say TV show Soap, where he and his ventriloquial figure, Bob, stole the show. That's right, he's a ventriloquist, and this is recorded at one of my large concerts. I know that doesn't seem perfect for an audio podcast, but trust me, the jokes are good, and if you know he's a ventriloquist with his buddy Bob, you'll figure it out and enjoy it. And opening up, we have a terrific comic. This guy lives in Los Angeles now, but he's worked all over the country, done a little bit of TV, been in a couple movies, but just a great stand-up comic. In this particular bit, he's talking about driving with the parents, which we've all been through. So good, relatable material. Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick off the show with our first act, the very funny Steve Smith.
I'm a bachelor again, which is good. Yeah, I was living with somebody for a long time. My parents. I thought they'd never leave. I did. I just kept putting up little clippings of the Menendez brothers trial in the refrigerator. I have the house. I used to bug my old man when he drove the car. I was a little terror in the back seat, you know. I think all dads say this to their kids in the back seat. If you're a dad, you probably say this to your kid, or your dad said this to you. This is dad law. All dads say this when they drive. Hey! Don't make me come back there. Remember that? In England? Hey! Don't make me come back there. Wouldn't it be great if we knew then what we know now? Wouldn't it just once to go, come on. Come on, you big fat bastard, come on. Don't make me come up there. Wouldn't that freak you out? Wouldn't that freak you out? Your kid threw a haymaker over the back seat? Bring it, fat man. That's your boy back there. Does Bill Clinton seem like the president? Or does he just seem like this guy taking care in the White House till the real president shows up? I voted for him, too. I almost voted Perot. Anybody vote Perot? Did you? My mom did, too. I almost voted Perot. I just didn't think America was ready for a Keebler elf as president. Here's the deal, here's the deal, here's the deal, here's the deal, here's the deal. You want a cookie? Want a cookie? Here's the deal, here's the deal. I'm rich, I'm short, and I'm nuts. That's the deal, right there. I have this theory that the last 5 presidents of the United States have actually been cartoons. I think they've been part of the 7 Dwarfs. I can prove it. There was Carter. Happy. There was Ford. Dopey. Nixon would be Doc, because he could do amazing things with tape. Stay with me, people. Reagan would be Sleepy. Yes, he used to fall asleep at meetings. This was our president, ladies and gentlemen, President Reagan. Well, just say no. Can I have some more Prozac, Mommy? And Bush would be this little known dwarf. Bush would be Pukey. There's a bright spot in American history, wasn't it? We send the most powerful man in the world, the leader of the free nation, to Japan to help us with our trade. Yeah, and he blows chunks on a guy. Oh, the poor Japanese guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, he blew chunk on me. Oh, my God, you blew chunk on me. Oh, yeah, we want to buy your car now, yeah. I can't believe he blew chunk on me. We like last president, he just fall asleep. He no blow chunk. What's up with that chunk? Remember this about the same time? This one Japanese man got on Japanese television and insulted Americans. Remember this? He apologized for this later. But this one Japanese man goes, Americans are lazy workers and Americans are lazy. You know what I say to that? So? Bingo, you got us. Who wants to work 18 hours a day? I don't want to work 18 hours a day. Hey, you make my VCR? Well, I'll watch it. Just could you come over and show me how to hook it up? I was watching that guy on TV. When I saw that guy say Americans are lousy workers and Americans are lazy, man, I almost got out of bed and turned the channel. But I have a remote control. Well, I'm a bachelor, like I said, and one of the things I hate is grocery shopping. Oh, God, I hate it. Ladies, I don't know if you like grocery shopping better than men, but you're better at it. You take lists, you're precise, you get everything. Men, we walk in a grocery store, beer, toilet paper, done. Except we get in trouble for that, don't we, guys? Because we come on, did you get everything? You just got beer and toilet paper, didn't you? We needed it. You're gonna make me go back. That's right, you're going back, and here's a list. You get everything on this list. Okay. And here's some coupons. No! We'll take the list, but no coupon. You ever seen a guy in a grocery store with a list? Oh, are we the Lost Boys? The guy could be under a neon sign that says rice. The guy's going, do you know where the rice is? Have you seen the rice? Hey, I'm a postal worker. Don't mess with me.
That was Steve Smith live on stage, a very funny comic, and I think we can all relate to what it's like to be on a long car ride with our parents and all the other material he got to share with us. He is so funny. Hey, let's jump into something a little different. I explained it earlier. Comic ventriloquist Jay Johnson. He was on the TV show Soap. He has his buddy Bob with him, and this was recorded at a very successful outdoor concert I produced called Laughs in the Park. I think you'll enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, ventriloquist Jay Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the featured headliner for this afternoon? Please, a gentleman you recognize from the TV show Soap, where he played Chuck and Bob. He is appearing tonight at the 8:30 show at Laughs Unlimited if you want to see his whole set. How about a nice big round of applause, Mr. Jay Johnson!
Thank you very much. Thank you. They'll chant for anything, won't they? That's great. So, well, welcome. Glad you're here. Kind of like performing for an LA crowd. Everybody's on grass, but I'm glad that nobody's chanting. Those people over there have a great view. Let's wave at them across the lake. How are you? Get here early next time. It's much better closer. I do ventriloquism. From there, I could be Edgar Bergen. Okay, so it's fine. Well, this is great. Wow, we got a lot of people here, and I am from Los Angeles. I didn't fly in. I've been at the Laughs Unlimited all week. We'll get to you. Get a job. And it's kind of strange being here in Sacramento because the air is much better here than it is in Los Angeles. And so you would think that it would immediately feel better, but what happens is you have all that air trapped in your lungs, and you don't get rid of it right away. And I find that even though I've been in Sacramento now a couple, 3 days, I still get that kind of LA cough there that you get, when you do that. I don't know if you get it here or not. Another round of applause. One guy that didn't get thanked was Scott Edwards, who has done all this. Scott, big round of applause for Scott Edwards. Yeah. Scott Edwards, one of the best homosexual club owners you could work for. And, okay, all right. Just a joke. He's not the best. You seem like a nice bunch. Glad you're here. I had to fly in. I'm convinced that what would make news now is a plane that lands with all its parts. That's all you hear anymore is like airplanes that land without their parts. So I figure I'm gonna land. So the one they always show too is that Hawaiian Airlines. They landed without a roof. That's a little concerning to me. Because the stewardess telling right up front, she says, if the cabin pressure suddenly drops, then an oxygen mask will fall from the roof and just breathe normally. They don't cover what happens if there is no roof. But they didn't retire the plane. It's now Hawaiian Airlines. It's called Tan Before You Land. No problem. So going right in. Because the whole thing, we've had to pass some laws now because of the way the world is. So we've had to pass some anti-terrorism laws. But in America, we don't want to pass anti-terrorism laws because we might want to offend somebody that might be a terrorist living in the United States. So you have to disguise those laws. And the government came up with a great compromise. Came up with a law called non-smoking on airlines of under 2 hours in duration. Have you heard this law? It means you can't smoke from here to L.A. Theory being that no hijacker in his right mind would hijack an airplane when there are 20 smokers that haven't had a cigarette in 2 hours. So it's working. It's working. A friend of mine's an actor. He lost his job, so he tried to apply somewhere else, and he replied right over at the Sacramento Zoo, right over here, just right over here. And they said, well, we don't really have any place for actors. He said, well, I'll do anything. I'll sweep up, just name it. I need a job. And they said, well, to be honest with you, our gorella's sick. So if you'll just put on this gorilla suit, since you are an actor, and just get in the cage, I don't think anybody will know. So he said, okay. So he got in the cage, and sure enough, Sunday came around, and there wasn't one of these things, so everybody went to the zoo. And there was the monkey, and everybody kind of jumped around the ape there, and being an actor, he felt like he had the crowd. He was doing a performance, so he began to swing real big. And he was swinging bigger and bigger and bigger, and the people are cheering, and they're yelling, and suddenly he gets so full of himself, he falls into the cage with the lion. So everybody runs to the lion cage. Now they start betting on the lion. $5 on the lion. Give me the monkey. I want the lion. Monkey, the lion. You know, it's like they big touts who are saying the monkey will win. So the lion starts after the monkey. He doesn't know what to do, so he backs up. So finally, he's at the back of the cage. There he is. Can't move. He's ready to scream. The lions come at him. Finally, the lion jumps on his chest like that, puts his claws, goes like that. And the guy goes, help! And the lion says, shut up. You want to get us both fired? And that's the Sacramento Zoo. It's not a true story. It's not. Oh, you're a nice bunch. We're going to do some ventriloquism here. Bob, what? Are you in here? All right. How are you doing? Good. Here, ready? Don't have any pants on. Get your pants on. Fine. This is a family show. So anyway, Bob is not the nasty person he used to be. He used to say nasty things, yell obscenities, but I think this is his kind of crowd, a crowd that would come out for anything that's for free. And so we're glad you're here. Bob, you ready? Not yet. Okay, let's get him out here. He has been to the Bedford Clinic. He's much different now. Those habits he used to have are much different. But I think you're going to enjoy him, and I know he's going to enjoy you because I'm sure these trees will make him homesick. How you doing? Okay. Good night, Louise. Louise, yeah, you got a girl in there, I take it? I got a girl in there, I took her. Really? Yes, indeed, yeah. Met her here in Sacramento. Yeah, I just hanging out at the river, taking off driftwoods for a good time. I see. Yeah, she loves me. Really? Yeah, she thinks I'm a stud. Really? Yeah. I think of myself as a 2x4. Well, I understand that.
That was Jay and his buddy Bob live on stage at one of my outdoor concerts. It was so much fun to get to work with him. He worked my club many, many times, normally with Harry Anderson, who you may remember from the TV show Cheers and Night Court. But a great duo, and Jay was a terrific ventriloquist and very funny. I know you enjoyed that. All right, let's get to our closing headliner. This guy started off in Hawaii. He is now living and working out of Seattle, Washington. A very funny comic, very clean. He does concerts all over the country and a little bit of TV here and there, but you'll see why he's a regular on this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Kermet Apio.
My dad was way ahead of his time when I was growing up. In the 70s, my dad had a voice-activated remote. You say the channel you want the TV to change to, and your son better get up and do it. Little joke for the over 30s. The rest of you going, this guy's old. Technology from the time I was a kid till now, iPods, you want to listen to a song, you click on it. Wow, remember trying to find a song on a cassette, pack a lunch. Stop, rewind. Stop, play. Well, that's not it. Stop, rewind. Stop, play. That's not it either. Oh, it's on the other side. Stop, eject, turn over, close. And I got to shave again. Remember trying to reel up the beginning part? I am old. A couple of years ago, I took my godson to see the Tomb Raider movie. It's a movie about his video game. And I'm watching this thing, and I realize I never would have done this with my games. Can you see that one? Space Invaders, the movie. Oh, sure, it gets faster at the end. I didn't have Tomb Raider, I had Pong. Remember the Pong? That stupid game. $200 for 2 lines and a dot. What was that? We were so excited. Dude. Dude. Oh, Ricochet. Slow it down. Slow it down. Give me my Etch-a-Sketch. This is too hard. That's what we had, Etch-a-Sketch. Just a box of sand and mercury. A couple of knobs. Mom, I'm making stairs. I'm gonna do it again. We didn't have the delete key, we had manual. When computers came out, we were shaking the monitor. What the hell are you doing? I grew up in the 70s. I'm at my godson's house. We're trying to play this Super Mario Brothers video game, and he's got Super Mario, and I've got Drunken Mario. He's up against a tree, just, oh. Hit a different button, you idiot. Oh. I can't get Mario to turn around. My godson's trying to help. He's yelling directions at me. And one of the things he says, I promise, he goes, come on, eat the mushroom. You'll get stronger. I haven't heard that in a long time, little man. This is my job skill, folks. When comedy ends, my first job interview will not go well. I won't know what to say. How about a big round of applause for the other applicants? Woo! Qualifications? Well, I'm lazy and sarcastic. What do you got? 8 hours in a row? Really? It's like a week and a half for me. I work an hour a day. When I have a bad day at work, it's bad for an hour, you know. I got 23 to get over it, you know. I have no skills. I'll never truly be needed. That's what I realized. This is never going to happen. Oh my God. Is there a comedian in the house? Come on, laugh, damn it, laugh. Clear, tickle, tickle, tickle. Come on. I have no job skills. I have no life skills. I can't fix anything. My car breaks down. I can do 2 things. I can open the hood and stare. I hope to see that big problem right on top. And I mean obvious. It's got to be like, hey, there's a poodle in here. I don't have AAA. I got this cheaper plan. I got AA. Just a bunch of alcoholics pushing my car down the highway. I appreciate, but 12 steps and they were done. I've been doing a lot of flying. And you know what? Here's what I've learned flying through airports across America. Apparently, the smaller the town, the more I look Arab. I just go to some airports in my underwear, because who are we kidding? Let's save time. Here's my shoes, here's my pants. Yes, I'll have a seat. He's got a shampoo and a nail clipper. Let's take him out now. Take him down. Not only do they take the nail clippers from you, they ask you why you have them. And don't get me wrong, I am all for safety, absolutely. But here's the deal. If you try and take over the plane with nail clippers, I will beat the crap out of you. I haven't been in a fight since the 7th grade, but it's go time. I got this. You have nail clippers. I've got an in-flight magazine with your name on it. What are you going to do, file it down for a while?
Oh, man. That was Kermet Apio live on stage. And it's so funny to think about stand-up comics trying to go out and get a real job. That's funny material. Hey, we hope you enjoy this week's stand-up comedy show. We had stand-up comic Steve Smith, ventriloquist Jay Johnson, and closing the show, my good friend Kermet Apio. We hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back next week with one of our interview shows. You guys have been terrific. We'll see you back soon. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Stand Up Comedy, your host and MC. For information on the show, merchandise, and our sponsors, or to send comments to Scott, visit our website at www.standupyourhostandmc.com. Look for more episodes soon and enjoy the world of stand-up comedy. Visit a comedy showroom near you.